girlfriend. We've had a big week. This week, we just bought our first house together, which is very exciting, you know, very good. Oh, thank you very much, cheers. Took us ages to save up for a mortgage, because sadly, all of our grandparents are still alive. Just looking at the average age of this gig, that might have been an error, that joke. A few of you laughing, a few of you sat there going, my grandchildren don't think that's about me. They do, die, okay? Die! Because you get to that point in your mid-20s, you start looking at your grandparents going, that's enough day trips, let's get this thing fucking moving, shall we now? No, put the fiver away, I need a house, that is not enough anymore. I feel bad, every time there was a new variant of COVID, I thought, oh, ka-ching, you know? No, you don't need a booster, Nan. Saving up was a nightmare as well. God, it was awful. We had to move back in with my parents to save money. That only lasted 2 weeks because we came home one day and we heard my parents having sex. Right, which is grim. That's never a nice moment in anyone's life, is it? That's pretty awful. But it didn't really bother me that much. Well, till the third voice kicked in. I did that joke recently at a gig in my hometown and my mum and dad were in the audience. I stood on stage and went, oh, till the third voice kicked in. My dad stood up in front of everyone and went, that's me he's talking about! What a legend, right? Was the point I told him that none of the voices were his. Mum's a slapper, what's he gonna do? And you do get heckled at gigs. This is exactly what comedy should be, right? You're all here for the right reasons. It's run by a comedian and his wife. This is what's great in comedy. You do a lot of rough gigs in rough places when you do this job. I was doing a gig recently in a place some of you might have heard of called Mansfield. Now, I don't know if you've been. It is. Sorry, you're very middle class. Let me explain. It's where your cleaner lives. Now, you thought she was from Moldova. She's from Mansfield. It's a shithole. If you've never been, it looks like what would happen if Wetherspoons opened a theme park. Right, that's the vibe. And I was on stage at this gig and I got heckled at this gig. I told the audience there that I'm half Welsh, right? I said this to the crowd, a man at the back of the room, no hesitation, just went, ho ho! Sheep shagger! And I went, no, I'm only half Welsh. And he went, fine then, you wank off over knitwear. Right, which is oh my God, well done, mate. If you had any teeth, we'd be friends. You know?